burnt out. I gotta figure out how to make it not so burnt. Hey, how you doing? Fine, I hope.
Hey Blue Skies, how you doing? So you said your book's going to be here on Wednesday? Oh my goodness. I've done some work in it. Oh, you don't have Prime anymore? Well, save yourself some money. Yeah, that's right, cut back. Right. And you know what? You're not going to miss it. And the anticipation of waiting to get something that's even better. So, and then you got other things to occupy yourself on the bookshelf. So it's not like, I got to have it in the mall. I started using one of the benefits of Prime. They give you the Netflix. Is it Netflix? I think they give it to you, or it's either cheaper or it's free. Oh no, they give you free movies. They give you, all the episodes of like Columbo, because I don't even know if y'all know I'm a Columbo head. I love that man's show. I do. So I'm using a lot of the benefits from that. Cause I don't really look at TV like that. I don't have cable and nothing like that. Everything I do is on the YouTube. If it's on the YouTube, ooh, you're gonna do watercolor. Okay. Well, I'm gonna show you what I am, where I got on that book, and also it's Mythographic Monday. Shout out to Foxy Colorists. Okay, we got these mythographic books. We need to go ahead and use them. And I have always been intimidated by them. I only really got into them because I was hanging around with some people on the streets that they had mythographic, and I was like, But then I met Bubbles, and Bubbles does those pages so well. So I can't show a page that I completed in the mythographic, but what I'm going to do even better, and I hope that you all will understand. Dark Fairy Tales came in, child, and I ain't had time to do nothing to no mythographic. I haven't, but I have planned. Okay, so I'm going to tell you something even better than what I was going to do, finish a page that I already started. But anyway, girl, these are the plants that I bought like 3 weeks ago. They're still alive, and they still alive, and I have not repotted them or anything. So this will be another project that I'll... why I have to cough every time I get on here? Hold on. I'll start this another time, but I took a picture. So I put this up here to take a picture. And so I took the picture. So let me put this down. So anyway, I'm going to show you what... Oh, you got the net... Okay, see, now that's good. You got the Netflix $8. And see, that's all. I had it too. I had it when it was $5.99. And for some reason, I let it lapse or something. I must have used one of my throwaway cards or something like that. And then they said $9.99. I said, oh no, $5.99 and $9.99. So you got it for $8. That's good. So you said what? YouTube? Yes, baby. YouTube has streaming, and when I tell you, not YouTube. Oh yeah, YouTube has streaming too. Okay, yeah. I thought you said. I see you right here. I'm reading too fast. I'm going too fast. Yeah, YouTube has streaming. I look at the YouTube streams. I look at the now I do the Amazon stream, so I do all that free stuff, And if there's a little bit that I can pay for, I think with Netflix on the Amazon Prime, you get it for a cheaper price or something. I don't know, but I have the what else do I have? I think that's it. Anything else I get is free. I'm not paying for stuff. I'm cutting back. If I can't view it for free, I don't need to see it. So, and I figure out how to work around it. And some of my friends, we share, because you can add other people onto accounts and stuff. So some places that I go to see stuff is because somebody gave me a login. Because I think with Netflix, you sign up, you can add a couple more people on there. And so I've been doing that for years, so I really don't pay for it. But sometimes I don't want people to know what I've been watching and stuff. Not that I watch anything bad. Hold on, I'm getting ready to change the whole the whole conversation. This will be a no cussing day today. I wish I did seedlings and made a garden this year. Oh, I know. And see, I want to do a raised bed garden because y'all know I'm afraid of bugs, snakes, squirrels, and all that stuff. And so I was going to do a raised garden, get a like something recyclable and then make something like that and put some tomatoes. And Miss Ronicky was telling us about you can grow vegetables and stuff in a bag. So I was thinking about that. But anyway, so I'm starting with these. And let me tell you the story about those. Hold on, let me show you one. I'm gonna wet that my big one. No, I can't do it. I'll have to come back tomorrow. I'm gonna show you because those have the wicks in those, and those things are philodendrons. Two are philodendrons. Well, actually, one is an arrowhead philodendron, and the other two are one's a marble philodendron, and the other one is just a straight green leaf philodendron, and they are so easy to grow. But the little containers that I have in there, they have the wicks in there, and it's like a corded piece of yarn or something. So you don't have to really worry about watering it as long as you put them in something that you keep water in and just insert that wick in there. They'll feed. It's like a 24-hour pacifier, and they'll drink. The wick will keep the soil moist, so you don't really have to worry about it. But what I do also is I do wipe my plants down. I know some people used to put mayonnaise and stuff on their plants and stuff to make them shine. Don't do that because just don't do that. Then you get bugs and nets and stuff like that. I do spritz my plants with water, and they call it misting. And I use the little Dollar Tree thing. I use that thing for my hair. And I use it for my watercolor. That one mister thing, yeah, you do the same thing. Yeah, that one mister does everything. So, okay, and I was at Home Depot or Lowe's, one of those stores, and I thought the sign said those three of them, they were $3 a piece, and I was like, oh, cool, $10. I can get me 3 little plants. Now, I hadn't bought a plant in at least about 30, 40 years, because I used to love plants. So, I get up to the register thing, they say $9.99, no, $8.99, $9 a piece for those 3. And I screamed out in the store. I didn't really scream like, shut the store down. I said, oh, hell no, or something like that. Oh, $9.99. And the lady came running over, and she said, ma'am, what's wrong? I said, I haven't bought a plant in, I said, maybe 25, 30 years. Is this one plant? I'm holding up this little bitty pitiful plant. Is this plant $9? And then she just looked at me. She said, ma'am, calm down. I can discount it for you. I said, oh, discount? I said, okay. So then and I'm still looking all, with my 3 plants. And I'm thinking, this lady gonna give me 10%. I don't want 10%, Because I was like, no, I'll just buy 1. This is how it already hit in my mind. I'll just buy 1 instead of the 3. Can you put these other 2 back? That's what my conversation was going. She clicked that thing. Somehow them things came to $3.99 a piece. No, $3 a piece. So that'd be what I had planned. See how you put things into the universe. And then when the first one, she said, this $3, she said, and she looked at me, ma'am, is this okay? And I said, and I'm in the midst of, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's great. Thank you so much. And I turned on my senior citizen thing. I don't really roll around seniors. I don't look like no goddamn senior citizen. Oh, I'm not supposed to cuss. So I said, thank you so much. I said, I that was sticker shock because I have not bought a plant in so long. I didn't know they came that high. Now, mind you, I did remember seeing it on a rack where there was another plant that was bigger because they have the small, the medium, and the large, and then the big ones. And so somebody must have put those little ones in the wrong slot or something because the slot that I picked them on, and I think the store, whoever was stocking it, put it in the wrong place. So I guess she said, the 9th lady that come in here and get ready to scream out in the store, so let me go ahead and reduce it. So she reduced it to $3. And they're still alive. I've had them for a month. I didn't babble like that for too long. Okay, let me go on. So the Mythographical Monday, and this is shout out to Foxy Colorist. So I have several mythographic books, and actually I just left Books a Millions, and they have several of them on the shelf. They have the Crystal Kingdom for $4. I don't see any place else that has them cheaper if you are looking for discount prices. I haven't seen any at Ollie's for a minute. They did have one book like last year. 5 and Below. I've never seen 5 and Below with Mythographic books. Now these books are extremely difficult and they're beautiful. If you see somebody color it, it's awesome. So Bubbles and I were doing a color along, and I'm almost like, I got everything around the page, but I just need to do the middle. But I have to actually watch her page again so that I can do it. Now she's finished the page. Okay, her page is finished. So I can use her as a reference point. And I highly asked Bubbles, I said, Bubbles, can you do like a color along, like from beginning to end? And she did that one. Well, that's the first one. She might have done a couple of others, but she does do that. And I think she's going to start doing that. I think if we all ask her, y'all just nudge her a little bit and say, we're going to be there, girl. Just go ahead and pick it up. Okay. We're going to be there. I think we're there for the Dark Fairies. So, okay. So, let me shut up. So, I go to my, okay, this book right here. The only thing I did in this whole book was this little thing. So, this basically is a brand new book. Okay. So, I don't know if y'all can see. Hold on. And you can get it, hold on, you may be able, I don't know anybody, I think I bought this one full price, I think, or I might have got it at, Books A Million for maybe $5.97, but it's very inexpensive now. So look at all this detail and stuff, okay? It's just hard. Y'all just seen the flips of the Mythographic, so I'm not going to do that. So anyway, I was chatting with Bubbles last night, and this page she was flipping it on her page or whatever. Y'all seen this iguana or whatever the heck this thing is with that long tail? And I said, Bubbles, I think I want to do that one, and I said I'm going to do it like I know how to do it on my own style. And mind you, I don't have a whole set of the polys and stuff, but I did a poly the first time I actually used poly. And I did it in my window gourd book. So I just want to show you that page. And then I think I used some of that glitter stuff that she had. So you see this page right here. I colored this on my own. I did not have any assistance. When I got this book, this was the first thing that I colored. I didn't have any help with it. Okay, so I didn't do no color alongs or nothing like that. And when Bubbles said, oh, I like that page, I was like, yes. Because I was channeling her. So I'm going to do this little iguana like this little tail right here, and I'm going to try to definitely document it for it to be a color along, because this page, now I don't know if Bubbles did that page as a color along, I don't know, but I think we need to do more color alongs. I think that's where everybody is really getting the clicks and the views. Start a page and finish it. And then I was happy to see my Foxy colorist, she is going to start a whole new page and start it at the beginning to the end. And I think we need to do that and be consistent. She says she's going to break it up into 2 parts. And so we need to have more color alongs on here. I'm just telling you, because I look to see Mythographic color alongs in any of the books. A lot of the famous colorists on here, they don't do color alongs in this book because it's so detailed. Now, of course, I did find some. But the ones that I found are ones I've already do other color alongs with, and I don't feel like pulling out 95 pencils. Now, what I tend to do now is just get a nudge. So anyway, so this is going to be my color along that I did in Winter Gourd on this page. And Bubbles has already done her page. So the page that I really want to talk about is the page that I did choose to do a color along that I do with My Colorful Country Life. She's so sweet as heck. She does color alongs all the time. So this one I think was the easiest page that I could find that I could interpret, and also it's using Neocolor 2s. You don't have to have Neocolor 2s. You can use Sargent's or you can use crayon. It's just the method and how she colors and how you can see what she's doing, how you pulling out stuff. So this is Mythographic Magical Earth, and I know you can get it for $5-6 somewhere. I mean, you can pay full price for it or whatever if you really want it. It's a Joseph Cattenbang book. She uses Prismacolors, but you can use any other pencils and stuff. But I like the fact that she puts the information about the pencils, the numbers, and everything. She puts it on the screen also, but she also lists it in her description bar. Now she uses Neocolor 2s, of which I'm not an expert at. Look my little finger. Oh, look at that. Neocolor 2s, and so she has these colors. Now she uses lots of products. She does not use watercolor or pencil to base her pages. She uses the products to base her page. Y'all see all these pencils? Girl, when I get her stuff together, I have to like put it in a kit and just put it all together. That's why I need some more Prismacolors, because she definitely uses Prismacolors primarily, but she does use a lot of other pencils also. And then she has a chart on her what's the site? The site everybody puts some stuff in, where she swatches out, or it shows you what colors you can use, like the colors. You can switch them for the Prismacolors. I think she has polychromos switching for the Prismacolors, you know, so you can exchange the colors. You don't have to, and if you just eyeball it, y'all don't have to do anything fancy. We're not getting paid for this. We just having a good time. We don't need no stress. So this is a page that I'm going to do. I watched Foxy Colorist's video today, and she is doing a whole page. So this is why I don't have a page to do for Mythographic. But I will start next Monday. I will be, I'll show you either how I gather these or how I'm going to approach it, because I have done some beautiful pages doing a color along with My Colorful Country Life. And nobody can tell me that I did not do those pages beautifully. But I, you know, and if I didn't have colored, I figured out how to change it. So I figured it would be nice to show you how I follow somebody else's color along, in case you all want to do a color along and you want to have tips. And I'll let you know what I suggest. My Colorful Country Life, she uses lots of color. She uses everything. Oh my God, she's awesome. Okay, and then let's just go ahead and break down fairy tales. I'm going to talk about the reverse collage project that Kim and I are going to be doing. I believe it's April the 10th. I have not seen Kim. Where is Kim? Kim, where you at, boo? Now I'm getting nervous. Now I know Kim is one person I do have on my Instagram. Y'all know, don't ask me on my Instagram unless I ask you, because I don't want everybody on my Instagram, because I use Instagram as a messenger, and I don't want to be chatting with all of y'all people. I make a mistake and the camera fall, and y'all see, you know, how ugly and hideous I really am. Okay. So here we go. So I got the Mythographic out the way. I'm not pulling my calendar out because I figured it's just, you know, it's okay. Kirby Rosanes Dark Fairy Tales. And I'm going to flip it because I got to get ideal stuff, but I'm going to show you what I did. I did so much today and last night. Here we go. So, and I'm still working on it. This is a project book, and I'm getting another one. So if you see something that looks like, oh, what did she do? She not, you know, it's my book. It's a maca book. I did some cursive writing right there. Views of it. I did that on the live. I sure did. And I think I have it aimed just right. So this is the border page, the famous border page. And I do know my camera does do some focusing. Foo-la-la. Hold on. So I need to. Okay. I don't even know if that was that. Hold on, is that any better? Hold on. We're not gonna go here with all this whole lighting thing. Okay, we're just gonna roll with it, and then I'll just move it. So okay, so that, and those are the colors that I really want to use primarily in the book, because I'm feeling very comfortable with these colors. Just 5 random colors I picked. I still don't know what this one is. Oh no, this is Rapunzel, Let Down Your Golden Hair, which is a page in the back at the end. So in case you want to figure out, you know, and then you can practice coloring this page, this little thing right here, before you color the actual thing there. Yeah. So we already know that's Rapunzel. That's the red shoe. I think Wonky Pro let me know that's the red shoe or the red ballet or whatever. The lady's spinning and she just ends up dying. The shoes just make her stop doing whatever. And I've never really got into that fairy tale. I keep looking at this page. I don't know. I also did a couple of pictures of what the products that I want to use. I think this page, because the space is a little bit bigger, I will use the oil pastels in this page. I feel comfortable with it because the space is so wide, so I can get some products up in there. I don't want to like pick a page really small. I'm still doing baby steps, y'all. No, of course y'all know. Of course y'all know. So I'm going to reserve, and I'm going to try to use all of my products in this book. That's why I did my inventory. This one, I'm still I don't know what's going on with that one, but I don't know. I'm doing all the pages that I like first and that I can identify. I don't know what's going on with that one. I'll read into it. Hold on. I got to clear my throat. Hold on. Let me clear my throat. Okay. We get into the good stuff. I know this is underwater. And I'm really trying to visualize some good underwater stuff. I don't want to use a whole lot of watercolor because I'm still trying to learn how to do it. And I've got some good quality watercolors. The ones that I really like are these. The VV colors things, because I love those. So I think I had put some stickers on here what I wanted to use with this one. This I just know is a boat. And this man, I think it's the captain, and then I guess it's mutiny. I don't know. Where's the elephant? I don't know. So, yeah. So anyway, let me show you what I did on this page. Okay. Who is this lady? I don't even know who she is. So I did color her in. Hold on. What page is this? Can somebody tell me who this is? Hold on. This is a little mermaid or something? Where's the page number? Okay, page 19. Let's see what this is. I'm not trying to. Hold on. I need to know who the heck I'm coloring. Oh, it's the Little Mermaid. Oh, she starts on page. Okay, that's page 18. The Little Mermaid falls in love with a human prince, and she done made a decision and a deal with the sea witch who gives her legs in exchange for her tongue. What? In exchange for her tongue? I have to figure that out. Okay. So this is what I was trying to start it like my colorful country life. She started the background with the Inktense pencils. I'm not an Inktense pencil person yet, but what I was trying to do when I was doing it, I ended up like turning the book to the side and then swatching the pencils down and then wetting them. Then everything is not activated. And then I got mad because I was going too light because I didn't want to wet the other page up. And you see there's nothing on the other page. Not one thing. I didn't put any gesso or watercolor ground, so I was trying to be very careful. So the Inktense, I think you got to put like layers on there to get that. And I looked at her page and I was like, after I got sick of these daggone fish and the seaweed, I said, and what I normally do when I start with her stuff, I start with it just to get me pushed, and then I move on. I'd be like, I'm done. She's using too much product. So then I'll look at her page, and I'm like, okay, let me just go ahead and do it. So what I started doing was just using pencils. I picked up any pencils in my set that was blue, and this is not finished at all. So then I got tired of all this daggone water. I said, this water is crazy. So then I went through and I just put some watercolor markers down with these things here. And then I came through with putting pencils down. Hold on. To put pencils on top of it. Like, let me find one that I did. Well, the ones that look dull, I have not gone through with pencils. But I basically, and I put, I did through with pencils with that one because I put the white little Posca tip on that one. I went through with those. But like the leaves, I have not gone through. This shell, I didn't do anything with. I just put the watercolor things down, and then I penciled her. She gonna be a little melanated lady. So I did her. I tried to make her have some old nasty piece of eyebrow. I don't know what kind of hair. I think she might be a redhead. I know we like blonde hair and stuff, but I don't even know. But so I did her in pencils. What pencils did I use? Prismacolors. Okay, now you can see the lines. I have not burnished her or anything. I've just put the color down and I'll come back right. And then, so then I did that. Then I flipped it over because, it's a reverse thing. So Prismacolors all day long. Okay, it's a reverse thing. So she's looking at a reflection of herself. So this was kind of hard to do. Look, it's shiny, girl. It's shining. It was kind of hard. And why isn't this up here? Well, it is shining too. So, if you look at this, like, this is hard. This is a hard page. This page makes you think, So everything is up here nice and fresh and bright and everything. On this side of the reflection has to be the reverse. Evil and dried up and everything. But these leaves, so what I did was I put some watercolor pencil markers down for the leaves. I'm going to come back in with pencils and, you know, do whatever I need to do with them. There is no leaves up here because I guess the leaves are already fallen down in the tree and fallen down. So she's looking at the reflection. So these trees might be the reflections of what she's looking at, if that makes any sense. I'm trying to figure it out, y'all. So that's what she looks like in her reflection. And I did all of those are Prismacolors because those are the only ones I really know how to use. And so that's her skin tone right there. But yeah. So I'm working it, going very slow. And then after I do something, then I stop. I just stop. I sure do. So I initially started doing my Colorful Country Life's color along, but she had all them pencils and everything. And I just stopped after I put the water down with the ink tints. I said, girl, this is way too much. Because she was going around and so I said, I can't do all that. So that's what. And then this page is a color along that I'm doing with bubbles and color tailor-made, and I don't know, whoever else is going to color it. Bubbles did her water red, blood red, which is beautiful. And y'all know I like yellow, so I said I'm going to bling it out some kind of way to shine. I don't even know where I'm going to go with the rest of it. I'm still working on this water. So that's not finished. So hold on. Let's see, what else did I do? And then every time I look at it, I can get ideals. So this is part of the last page. I love this ugly duckling. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Hold on, let me take this off of here so y'all can see the whole page. Yes, wow. Oh, I must have said something funny. So this is actually a good flip. My camera angle is perfect. The lighting is great. So what I did was work more on this. Now this wood right here, all I did was put the markers on here. So this wood up here is not finished. This wooding, I did kind of put the details in a little bit more, and I added different color woods, and I based the whole wood situation with watercolor markers. And then I don't want this to be jury. Board. I mean, what is it? I know it's jury, like it's raining, not like a jury, like a judge. I think that's the word I can't. I'm saying the D-R-E-A-R-Y. You know, dull, and you know. So even though it's wood and it's a cabin, I want her to be brighten up. I want it to be bright. I don't want dark. I don't like dark and jury, like all the grays and them. I do want to add those things in here, but I just don't want everything. So she's gonna be, her bed is gonna be Ashley Stewart blinged out. So I did use the Viva watercolors, based it with that, and then also her outfit, and then I came in with some pencils. So this is still a work in progress. So I got to put some other colors around. I'm not putting this whole color around the whole thing. That'd be kind of So change the colors up, because you know she might be like when she went to the Goodwill or the thrift store and got her bedding and stuff like that, okay? Just because this lady look like she's sickly in the bed. Y'all know these old people, but they get up and jump around. Okay, well, we already know it's a fable, so it is what it is. I don't like her hair being black. I don't know why he did that, but then he did it over here. Like, I might change her hair color with some acrylic markers. It just depends on how I finish up everything. I don't like the fact that she doesn't have a face. I don't like that. And so a lot of people probably wouldn't think, except for right here. So I don't know if he did that on purpose. I don't know, but I see that. So basically I just did the colors of the world browns for the basing of it, and then I'm going through, I want this light to be illuminated, and this background here is going to be nighttime. So I have to figure out I know how to do that. I have to figure out how to do this nighttime. It's not too much space, so I don't have to worry about it. And then color the tree. But I want this light to put some illumination down. That's why I picked yellow, because I figured I picked yellow because I love yellow. But I figured it would be easier to do that. So I don't know what's going on right there. I just picked it and did it. I did put some darker brown down for the floor. I used a different color. I think I used watercolors for this brown. And then I need to, like, see how this is right here? I need to go back through with these and do that. And then I showed y'all on camera how I was doing the graphite watercolors for the bricks. But you could use anything. You could just use different crayons or different pencils and just go randomly. Or you could do it traditional, like all red, and just darken the sides. Make sure you darken the side at the bottom and the side to the right on every brick, and then it'll look like real bricks. I'll show y'all on another page. So anyway, so this wood paneling, this is not done yet. This right here is just watercolor. So then anyway, I went over here, and then I colored in the hatchet, those two knives, and I put some silver, metallic silver, on the axes, and I used the Prismacolors for that. And then I went ahead and colored a couple of jars in. I used Prismacolor. And then I did some ink tints for the dresser. That's all ink tints, and I activated it. And I have not put any pencil on it. I think I'm going to leave it like that, because I don't want everything to be all dark, because I'm using so many different wood tones. It's fuzzy right now. I'm using so many different wood tones. I don't want this whole page to look like mud. So some colors that, you know, it's a lot. This is a hard page. So I went ahead and colored the little flower, and then the little, I think this was a coat or something. I just went ahead and just threw some random pencils on there and made it look like a plant or something on the side. I did do the axe, metallic Prismacolors. And y'all see little white spaces. I have not gone through it. Like over here, I went through it to clean it up. Y'all see that one side with the wood and stuff is a little bit clean. See, this is just basting. So that's what it, you know, so when I get over to this side, you won't see all that white stuff. Yeah, so this is fun, but it's not going to be, oh, boring, dark scene. It's going to look like, hey, you know. And that's just me. I don't like boring stuff. I don't. It's just, I have to see some color. Okay, and so this is her with the wolf head on there. I saw somebody finished this, and they're doing classes on this or tutorials on this. I think, is it Coloring or Aces? I'm not sure. I just saw in short, so she's completed that. So I haven't gotten that far. That's the three little pigs. I already know what I'm going to do with that one. This page I said I wasn't going to do. I was going to change it up. But what I did was I just put some white Posca on these eyeballs. Because that black thing right there, and we know the kids are dead. And it's like, I just didn't feel comfortable. But now I blacken that out. So I can treat these like, what do you call them? Puppets. So I'll color these like puppets. I won't color them like little boys. I think it's the Lost Boys or something like that. Now this face right here, I actually can't wait to do. This is a very traditional, I think it's in the Latin culture. It's usually a black face with all these bright colors and stuff. So I think I'm going to use my oil pastels for that, because that's the powerful, I think that's the most powerful method to do that. But I got to get a couple of more tools to be able to do it. So that's going to be a work in progress. And I was looking at this one. This one, I'm definitely going to use some oil pastels, because you see all this green stuff. Girl, I'm not sitting here flipping all this stuff, and I'm not painting it all green. So what I'm going to do, I'll tell y'all when I do it, because y'all know. But I already know what I'm going to do. And I always want to do the background first. This background is huge. You see this? You see that? This background is everything. So you address what is the biggest elephant in the room. The biggest elephant in the room is this forest. And once you attack the forest, everything else will just get addressed. I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing, but it's interesting. I don't know. This one, I already like. I said I was going to do the border, like the border that I'm doing over there. And I still think I'm going to stick to it, because I have the picture to color, and I'm going to do this in Prismacolor. That's going to be Prisma page. This one, I'm so itching. I may start it tomorrow. I did show some products on. I did a posting of some pictures And this is my project book, y'all. I don't sit here and finish one page and then move to another page. Girl, I'd be sitting here for days if I did that. This is my book. I am, what does Miss Dee Dee Wellingham say? I am the master of my coloring book. So I color my book how I want to. So I'm just sharing with you all how I used to color coloring books as a child. And so I am bringing it back in, okay? There are rules to follow, but there are no rules to my coloring and my coloring book. Free yourself. Free yourself. You know, you go to work, you got to clock in or write the time down. You know, you can only go 55 miles an hour on a highway. You know, you only supposed to put a teaspoon of sugar. Sometimes you just break the rules. This is breaking the rules, okay? And I don't care. Who gonna check me? Kirby ain't gonna say nothing. Kirby gonna be like, girl, go on coloring that book. Kirby is probably happy I'm not Kirby, I'm sorry for everything I said about you because you have delivered with this book. You sure have, boo. I saw some, oh, and the person I was talking about who had colored the other page, they colored this page also. I think it's a Color No Aces or something. I just subbed to her, so if y'all go checking my wall, y'all will. Now this is a faux pas. Y'all see who I'm talking about? This is a faux pas. This is a faux pas. But then it's actually a positive thing. Dreary. That's the word right here. Here's the word I keep trying to say. Dark and dreary. For some reason, it sounds like I'm saying jewelry. Jury. Yeah, maybe I'm saying it right, and I just don't even realize it. Epsy. I think so. I think whatever you said with Epsy, I think that is correct. So anyway, okay. So yeah. Okay, so I think I'm saying the word right. I'm just feeling self-conscious about it. Because I think I'm sounding like I'm saying jewelry. So I did put some gesso on here, and it was not matte gesso. And I had actually started it with watercolor grounds, but I ran out and da-da-da. Y'all know the story. So I put alcohol markers on here because that's really what I wanted to do. So what's happened is the alcohol markers are on here, but they shiny, but I cannot put my pencils on top. Y'all know I like science experiments, okay? So I did find a couple of pencils that'll work, but I have to work them so hard, and I don't want my arthritic kind of thing to work out. So what do y'all think I'm going to do? Because I do know I could use watercolor grounds and put pencils on here. Hey, Vibrant Love. Hey, Boo. How you doing? So what I'm going to do, because I have a little bit, this is a science experiment, I have a little bit of watercolor grounds, like so little. I got to get some more. I thought when I bought the gesso, I was finding a substitute. So what I'm going to do, I'm not doing it right now. I've already did whatever. I want to make this surface so that I can use my colored pencils, because I don't want to put alcohol markers on this whole page. I want to be able to shade it. So what I'm going to do is put a little bit of rest of my translucent watercolor grounds on here. It's just enough. And then that's going to dry matte, and then I should be able to put pencils on top. We're going to see what happened was. So that's the science experiment page. And I know Bubbles, if she ever sees this video, she's going to be flipping. She'll be like, I ain't messing with you. But you get on my daggone nerve. And I got coloring with TaylorMade, and Bubbles will be my official handlers on here, because I know I can get all crazy. So I'm trying to be not. I really am. I just want to color. I don't need all this drama. And I know sometimes I see into more things. So anyway, this is another vertical page. And this is that butthole on Kirby had in his thing. I have never colored that other one, but it's like falling down the rabbit hole. I think I'm going to use the oil pastels with this one because I don't know what else to do with that one. So I have to think about that one. Oh, Sarah's Art Emporium. Hey! Hi, Sarah. How you doing? Thank you for coming over. Hey! I'm getting ready to get off of here to talk. Off of the Kirby book, but I'm going to talk about some collage things. So I don't even know. Like I know some people don't do coloring and some people do the reverse collage. So thank you for coming over. I greatly appreciate it. So yeah, so I'm getting ready to talk about that in a minute. And I did find some good deals. So now this one I started out with the watercolors. And I'm still not feeling her little outfit, and I can go ahead and go over top of that with some acrylic markers, but you know, it is what it is. But I did put some pencils, because I put watercolors down. I did put some pencils on her blouse, and then I did come in a little bit more with her skirt. This, I don't know, it depends on what the background looks like, because I don't want her to look all fresh and clean and stuff. Like, I want her to, like, she, you know, had a little struggle, you know, but she got her little light, and then I have to figure out how to do this stuff, and then go through all of these things with pencil. So this is just watercolor marker basting. And this actually looks like a double page spread. If you look at the way some of these, hold on, it's fuzzy. Right, it's lined up. Hold on. Maybe not. I'm looking at it, but I don't know if it is or not. But I'm treating it as different because they look like they're like doing one thing, and then this bear breaking out is doing a whole nother situation. This page is going to be my Colors of the World page. Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much for coming over. Thank you. Yes. And so this page is going to be my Crayola page. So I based the faces with the markers that I did have, the Color of the World markers. I do have a bunch of other Crayola products. I don't have my Crayola pencils. I think I gifted them, but I'm going to look in one or two more places before I go out and buy some more. And if I do buy some more, I'm not going to buy a big set. I'm just going to buy just enough because I do believe in trying to learn how to blend. That's what I believe in trying to do. Hi, Bellatani. How you doing? Thank you so much for coming over. I greatly appreciate it. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, I want to like start just buying a little bit of product at a time, maybe 12 or 24 pencils or 12 or 24 paints, and go back to actually learning how to do color theory and blend. And you can do that in coloring books. Oh Lord, this is the first page I colored in here. Thank you so much for coming over. I greatly appreciate it. And this was a science experiment page, and I'm still working on it, but I just like the wood. I picked some colors to do his face. I thought really nicely, and I like it. So it is what it is. His big old white teeth just gonna be like chiclets. I don't know. So I have to focus on finishing up the sleeves here and then the little ballerina. Only thing I did on this one is I finished up this little dance floor she's on, and I used the same colors. Limiting my palette has helped me a lot because I'm telling you, if I had 95 pencils and I colored this, all 95 pencils would be on that page, and it would look crazy. I'm like, I need to calm down. I just kind of sketched a little bit on this one. I was trying to feel where I want to go. I think this is Sleeping Beauty, I think. And this one I like. This is, I don't know the names of the things, but I think she's got a stone face, graphitin, something like that. I don't know. Now this was the one I was shading in today. I was throwing some shade. So I was using Prismacolors, and then I've got a little 12 set of some Luminous, some Pablos, and some Light Fast. And so I was using a little bit of the greens from all of them, and I was going real slow, and then I used some Prismacolors. So before I got on here, I actually looked through to see what these little things are, because you know Kirby loves doing these little doohickey things. So I said, let me go pick, because I want to keep my palette limited, and I want to see what it is that I need to color. So I saw there were a lot of leaves, so I just took a watercolor marker and just colored out all the leaves. I can come in with any kind of pencil and change the leaf colors and stuff, but I want to map out the background. So now this little evil side, I had already put a little bit of Prisma color green. I don't even know what color green. It was just any color green, just a light one over here. So and I did that on both of the pages. So this was the first one I decided to work on. But I'm going to come over and then look at all these little doohickeys. Like if you just look at this, you would think, oh, let me color this one and let me color that. You have to get it uniform. And I find the best way is to at least figure out what's going on in the background, or just throwing something down there that's a common color. So this side I'll work on later. I'll be finishing up this side first. And I forgot, this was a little boy that ate too much or something like that. So I did a video where I was actually showing you how to do this. Now I'm not happy with it yet because I got a whole bunch of layers to go. Anyway, I don't even know what's going on with this one. It's a story. I don't know. I like this picture. She over here wielding that sword. Look at her. She throwing the sword all around. I don't even know if that's the same story. And that's a little evil man. I don't know. Now this one, I did do some more shading. I did decide to make the bricks. I did add a little bit more pencils. I did the bricks with the watercolor, the super tips. Okay. And then I did those in different colors because there's a Christmas tree here and the Christmas tree balls and stuff. And the story behind here is something happened with the lady and her granddaughter. And so she's got 5 matches, and every time she lights a match, she can see the image of her grandmother in the Christmas thing because there's a little food and stuff like that. And so, and then by the time she gets to, hold on, my voice is going again. Hold on, I got some water. Hold on, I got some water. Hold on, y'all. Thank you. So I figured I would do it colorful. Now I know this is going to give me an opportunity to switch up a couple of things. Now, after that 5th match, this Grim Reaper, and I think when she comes back, wherever the story is, the little girl is R.I.P. and she's frozen. But the Grim Reaper is creeping up on her, and she's keeping this match lit. So this part right here is going to be illuminated to see that. So I've got to think about some swirly stuff. Now I want him creeping up on her, so I put some super tips down, just all blue and then all gray. And then I've been coming in with my pencils and then shading it down to, everything that's shaded. Kirby tells you what to shade. You see how this is right there? You just look at his thing. He'll tell you what to shade. He sure does. That's one thing about Mr. Kirby. Look, I put some respect to Mr. Kirby's name because I was kind of annoyed with them collaboration books. But I see what you're doing now, Kirby, and I apologize. Okay. I will sing Anita Baker if you need it. So anyway, I'm still working through this whole thought process. But my main thing is trying to figure out how I'm going to do this part. And I'm just going to research. I am going to watercolor her little dress all pink. I want her to look all pure and everything. And she is melanated. And I did used Prismacolor pencils on her. Okay, she's not finished, but she is, she's getting there. Look at her little fetuses. Fetuses, not fetuses. Oh, Lord. Her little feet. And I don't think I colored anything else in. This is another reverse page. So yeah, so I am so happy with this book. I can't even focus on anything else. I really can't because Kirby, this is his first new book that he's actually drawn in. There are no repeats in here. Now, some of the images, they are in other books, but you wouldn't even know. You would have to be a Kirby fan to be able to point out stuff. And the next time I flip the book, I'll show you. And I've just been practicing with some of these little images in the back. It gives you a story with everything. I need to figure out how to color this little thing. This thing is annoying as heck. Look at his little horns back in there. But he'll be based around the same colors. This is the US version of it, and I am getting the UK version per Miss Bubbles. She suggested having 2 copies because at some point we're going to wait for this book to fall apart. Okay. Oh, the other one. That's why I only have 1 real Kirby book. And now I got 2 real Kirby books. The others are the collab books. And I like those because they are, they give me a chance to color some more in the pages. Now, we're going to talk about, Miss Bubbles asked me, because somebody on one of her pages was talking about her chalk thing. And she was asking, and I had bought some. Now, mind you, this box is nothing like the box Bubbles has. Bubbles has this box of chalk that is bigger than out. It's like this big, and the chalk pieces are like. When I saw her hold it up, whatever, she was flipping the page and the background, and I said, "Bubbles, what kind of background did you do with that?" And she said, "I used chalk." You know, she's so humble and everything. I was like, "Chalk." So she pulled out what she used. And when I said, "Well, I'm not buying that big box." I seen the big box in CVS. I seen it in Walmart and stuff. I said, "I can't buy that big box." So I bought a little bitty box of it. I don't know. I need to see her. Can y'all ask her? We need to see how she puts it on the page. Because, you know, I'm like a show me person. So just because you tell me you put that on there, I need to see how you did it. So I can see if I can do it. And then how I can change it or make it. And I'm surprised that she used chalk, because I don't even know if y'all know Bubbles. Bubbles don't like to get her hands dirty. She don't like to be messy. So I want to see how she did it. So if enough of us ask, maybe she'll do it. She'll do it for us. So I think that's it. Why did I have this out? Because I ain't trying to show. Oh, I already showed you that I finished up on this page a little bit more. I'm gonna put some of that gesso on that page. So I went down to the recycle bin. This can be used for finger painting. Okay, you know, this little TV dinner thing. Don't throw this away. I'm gonna put some paints in here and then figure paint what I'm getting ready to talk about, and then I'll throw it in the trash later if I don't need it anymore. And then recycle bin, another thing for gum. I used this. This one was empty. This one's for rubber bands. I got some for paper clips. I got my crayons in. And my Neil Color 2s. Don't throw it in the trash if you can recycle it. I'm just saying. So, okay, this is the best part. This is really why I went out. I didn't go anywhere out today. I was working today, but I was working from the computer. So, I don't know if y'all know about what the project that Kim and I are going to be doing. We're going to be doing reverse collaging. And I'm doing this based on watching Miss Dee Dee Wellingham. She always talks about these reverse collage books. Now, the book that I really wanted was Abandoned Places, and I saw it on the Amazon, and I think it varies with the prices. Then I was going to get a used one, because if I'm going to get a book and make it a collage book, I don't even care what it looks like, because I'm gonna change it up and switch it up. So I don't mind paying a cheaper price for it. But I said, when I went to the store, I got this one, Abandoned London, for $3, and this was brand new. Got this down at the Books A Million. Books A Million has a whole bunch of stuff, but when I saw this, this was the only one. And next time I go there again, I'm going to make sure if I can find two of whatever I buy two, because if you alter it, you want to have a before and after page, or take a picture of it. So anyway, it was $3. It's a very thick book. I don't know if y'all know, I love books. So I got this book. Y'all check out Miss Dee Dee Wellingham with her Abandoned reverse collage books. So I pinpointed some pages in here that I do want to do. Before I actually worked in the book, I said I wanted to just like practice. Like I can see what I want to do with this page. And I'll show you what I did. And if you all want to participate in this, I think Kim and I are going to be doing this April the 10th. I think she's going to do hers with her own artwork or coloring that she's done. And then also she's going to do it on a board, a canvas board, so that she can just hang it up after she's finished. Oh, this one I really love. I envision leaving these columns here, and then whatever's there, and then painting that. Anyway, it's a whole conversation. So this one was only one of those. So I would have, now I know if I do see some books like that, I'll buy two. And when I saw that book, at the same time I saw this one, and it did not have a price on it, and I didn't feel like getting up to the register, and this be priced ridiculous, because they did have some for $7 and some for $10. This was the book I actually wanted to start with, Miss Dee Dee Wellingham's project, Amazing Temples. And like I said, it's a collage book. But baby, look at all we're taking these images and changing it instead of like, well, I'll show y'all when I talk about like this right here. I was in the bookstore for a long time. Look at this. Oh my goodness. So my issue is collecting enough. What do you call it? Ephemeral? Well, I don't know what y'all know. The stuff to put on here to make the pages. I'm gonna show y'all. But anyway, so it's beautiful. So I left the book, and I didn't think to. I just got a wild hair. I said, let me go out and see if that book is there, and then if I could find the abandoned places, because the abandoned places, I guess if I ordered it would have been like $15 or $20. But I got this book for $3. I didn't know it was $3 when I got this one. So this one I got for $3. The one I just showed you I got for $3. And then there was another one. This one I'm not going to use as a reverse collage book. This one I'm going to use as a book that I can cut out the images. But the more I look at it, I might not. But anyway, I see some images in here that I could use to put in my collage book. Like, look at that. So, and it's just $3. So, I really have to flip through it. It's just beautiful. I apologize for the glare. Like, you know, there's enough in here. I don't know. It might be hard for me. Oh, look at this. I can make this as a collage in one of my other books. I'm going to show you what I came up with when I did this. This is so beautiful. So, yeah, I think I'm going to use this as a book that I'm cutting out. And they only had one of these because I would have bought two. I think if you're going to buy something, buy two. But I can see a whole lot of things I can cut out to add to it. For my, what do you call it, ephemerals or whatever? Y'all know. So anyway, so that's what I'm going to do with this book. So that's Thailand. They had a whole series of countries. It's a whole, and it's $3. Girl, I don't even know how much this book was regularly. Do they have it in here? Y'all know I always like to know about prices. And then you can also repurpose this book. You know, I'm going to cut it up. Like right there. I can just cut that up. Girl. Or you can use this for the collage. Okay, let me show you what I did do. Y'all know I'm cheap. I don't want to mess up my stuff. So I was down to the Ollie's and I saw this book and I love the size of it. And this book was, I don't know, I think I got it for, I don't think I spent more than $3.99 for it. It's a Star Wars book. Maybe some people might like this book just for the purpose of it. I'm not a Star Wars collector, so I don't even know if I'm doing something that people are going to be mad at. But, you know, it's my book. I don't care. So I bought it for the aesthetic of the book. Is it aesthetics? For the structure of the book. See, I can put something on there. Okay. And I can just put stuff on here. And, okay. So, yes. This is the first page I did. Now, I have not blinged it out yet, y'all. So don't really make fun of me. Okay. I'm going to tell you what's up on here. I channeled the spirit of Didi Wellingham. Okay. I sure did. So, you can't really tell what it is because I have not blinged it in to paint it totally. I just glued it down to Mod Podge. I got all the supplies. I cut stuff out. So, basically, on this page, there were two machines, two dinosaur machines, or two robot machines here. And then it had something right here. So, I blanked out, watercolored everything around there. I pasted this stock, this bird. I cut out that, pasted that down. I acrylic painted everything around here. I pasted that on here. There's this little lady right here. I'm going to come through with more acrylic paint and some Posca markers. And I want to do it online. So then I made some like fire down here. And then I added some trees and stuff. And just embellish the page. You change the page up, okay? And there's some things I clipped out, like these things I just clipped out. So that was was that the first one I did? Yeah, that was the first one I did. Then I said, I'm gonna pick another page. Now this page has not been fully finished. It's still in a rare state. So on this page, it had a ship. And then the astronaut or whatever right there. Those two are the original things on here. I had already cut a whole bunch of stuff out. And so I went ahead and pasted them down. And then I put some, I did the leaves with the Posca stuff. I used my fingers like Miss Didi Wellingham. And I want this to be like somebody's watching them. This person is, okay, my theory with this whole page. This man, this astronaut man, which I will make him look more like a man, is barbecuing. This lizard that came up and grabbed something off the grill. This wolf is looking right at that lizard, saying, "What the hell?" And then this one is looking at the man, and then somebody's watching you, okay? And then this thing is like, "What are y'all doing?" Okay? And so I just kind of added other things here. So when I get to coloring it, and I just tore some pages out just to give it something else, and then I'll come back through and color it. But I just really wanted to understand the concept of the reverse collage, of which I like. Yeah, y'all find some old books that y'all got that y'all don't want anymore or whatever. Don't do any good expensive books that you really need. But anyway, so this was a cheap old book. Like, I just bought it for the aesthetics of it. So like, okay, let me find a page that I got an ideal about. It doesn't have to be this, of course. Okay, so just like picture this page. You just like blank out. Maybe you just want to focus on this, and then you've got some clippings and stuff, and you want to do what kind of design? Maybe somebody walking on top of the spaceship or some birds flying. So anyway, when I looked at this page, I went ahead and watercolored the background, because the only thing I wanted on this page was this starfighter. I'm gonna say it's starfighter, Star Wars fighter. And then I clipped out this Native American lady in another book. And then on another side of the book, they had these two people here. So I balanced them up on her. She's, doing something ceremonial. But I made it so that he's like driving around in space, and he's just, with them little things like pinchers. And then these pinchers, he grabbed this little boy crawled up on there, and he's still flying. I don't know what he's looking at. I had to put something in the corner so I make him look at something. And then he's very serious. Like, he's like, doing his thing. So... And I stickled in the Kuretake watercolors. Y'all know them Kuretake watercolors that I like. These right here. Everybody was getting these things. I put them in my little tin here. Hold on, I'm sorry, I haven't read the chat, y'all. These little things, they come in a real nice little set, but I put them in here. I got the 24 set. I think it's just a regular. Then I got some graphitins. And then I got a shimmer set, and then I got another set, which I can't wait to use. They all look white, but they're not white. These are not white. These are colors. They're opal. The opal set, the shimmer set, and then the graphitins. But, yeah. So, I like these. I wish I'd have bought these more so than those daggone Arteza gouache. I do not like those. I do not. I don't recommend those. The Arteza gouache, no. Mm-mm. But don't tell them about it. So I haven't embellished it. I haven't put my stank on it. Used my Poscas and colored and everything. So basically, I just glued where I'm at now. I just glued this lady, that lady, and this little boy on here, and everything else I painted, and it was already on the page. So that's called reverse collage. So do I have another page? Like, you can like do the background on this and leave this here and then add other elements on here. It's inexpensive. What do I have on here? I have on here, I got an eyeball. Oh, this is the one. I need eyeballs. I want to make a page with a bunch of eyeballs. I did find a book that has watches. I want to do that. This page can be blinged out also. I don't know how, but at least I have the image of it. And if I don't use it for whatever's in here, you can switch it up. Like this one, I definitely want to cover up all this with some paint and leave these two, and then find something really abstract. This one, I said a butterfly. Did I say a butterfly? Twins? I don't know. Sometimes when you get messages in your mind and you think you see something, you have to write it down. Dee Dee always suggests writing it down, because you don't know. You're not going to think about what it is the next time. You'll be like, I know, I was looking at this page to do something, and you're never going to think about it. So as you think about it, just write it down on a sticker. Now this page I do love. Definitely going to black all of this out and leave that, and then work around it. And then I will use this page also. And then also the inside of the cover book. But this was $3. I think $3.99 or maybe $2.99. I think. So they probably be mad at Star Wars people, but I don't care. What they gonna do? Who gonna check me with my art supply? Let me see what y'all been saying. Well, thank you. Thank you for coming over. I greatly appreciate it. I sure do. Can oh yeah, well they always give me thumbs up, Bellatini. They do. Thank you though for saying it. Yeah, they come over here, they give me thumbs up. They should they give me a thumbs up or they smack me on the top of my head. It doesn't matter. Both are the same over here. Oh, that skin is fire. Oh, you're so kind. Thank you so much. So, but thank you. Sarah's over here saying, wow, with that skin. Yeah, I do like coloring melanated skin. Doesn't matter what melon, which melon, light melon, dark melon, or whatever. So I'm trying to get good at that. So I think this is it. This is 1 hour. So this will fulfill everything. Do I have anything else I need to show? Oh, I do want to add this to what I was going to add to my Kirby book. And I need to figure out how to put this in here. I remember I had got these liners, abstract liners. And they were $25. $25? Yeah, $25. I got them for $10. And I think I used a coupon. Ooh, Lord. Where's my scissors? Which one of y'all came over here? Oh, here we go. Oh, these are the ones. I don't like these. These are some kid scissors. This gonna have to come out here because this little plastic thing, I will end up cutting myself with this. So I got to figure out how to incorporate these liners in my book. They are in my Kirby book. Oh, for sure. Oh, I didn't know it was 5. I thought it was 4. I had actually swatched these, but hold on. Let me just see. I don't know how to use these. Y'all know this is a science experiment. Abstract. Senilia, I think that's a name brand art company. Yeah, they have good stuff. Pricey, but you know, sales. Okay, but oh yeah, this is the one. Oh, I got to figure out. Yeah, it's got a little bullet point there, a little nib. Yeah, I remember this. I have to let this thing focus. I got to figure out how to use this. Because I think this will make a difference. I mean, it'll add some blingage. This is weird. I think you use these more so with, with canvases and stuff. So I'm trying to adapt something that's for canvases to coloring books. That's black. I guess you could put it down and then maybe paint it and smear it on here. I don't know. I had to look into this. I think this is like from abstract art. But, you know, it's product. It's real thick. Now, you could do dot. This is what I did with it when I did it before. I did dots. That's what I did. Okay, so. Okay, I just remember when I first got it, I did dots on the page. So, that's what I'll do. So, it comes in copper, silver, gold, bronze, or something. I don't see a white. Is this white? Look at me, I'm getting ready to lie. This will be good for backgrounds for stars. That looks, yeah. So anyway, so I just, when I was moving my stuff around, I said, "Ooh, I got to pull this out with the dark fairy tales. I gotta get everything." So I need to find another container for this because that plastic container is too dangerous. So I'll find something for that. And yeah, last night we were talking about the glitter kiss, the little glitter kiss containers Miss Bubbles uses, and a lot of people were really talking very highly of that. My friend, the Thrifty Apprentice, he was talking about it on his channel. He actually appreciated us over here chatting about different products and stuff, and I think he found a way that he can probably use that gloss to seal pages and seal product down. So sometimes when you just listen to people, even if you know they don't know what the heck they're talking about, like me, most of the time I don't understand the products, but at least I try to get them on sale and just sample them and use whatever. But you know, it is what it is. So thank y'all for watching my video because I'm gonna be babbling. Yeah, I'm just gonna babble. Okay, that's it. That's all I got for y'all. We're gonna go ahead and end this. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all in the morning sometime. I gotta work. I don't work really. I just do little things on the side. So, and then I look at some people's channels in the morning. So I'll probably be live maybe before 11, just for like an hour. That's it, an hour to tell y'all what's going on, what we're gonna do. All right, thank y'all.
How it turned out. I gotta figure out how to make it not so loud.